So, hello, I'm Paul. I talk about mental health and how to use it in everyday life and be more aware of it. If you're more aware of mental health, you can sort of work with it. Although my thoughts are based on experience and not based on something I've studied or done a background in, but I have a lot of trauma, a lot of experience in this area. So, over the next couple of weeks, I want to do a series on momentum. It's funny, it started by talking to a friend of mine, and that topic came up, and I thought, that's a really good topic to look into, so I want to address it further and how it applies to mental health. The only thing about momentum is once you get started, it's hard to stop. Um, and that how it comes into that is the scenario is like a 10-minute video can end up being a 30-minute video, etc., and so on. So now when I was thinking about my thoughts, when I was thinking about this talk or when I was thinking about this topic, it's funny my son was mentioning a slide, and I think it's a really good example. So whenever you're on a slide, the big interesting thing about it is like it's the momentum, it takes you down it. There's a lip at the bottom, and that slows you down, stops you from falling off or keep going. Um, but the initial for it to work, there's a cause and reaction. There's action. You have to put yourself down. You have to slide. You have to uh, make the first step. Whenever my kids were younger, they had to go up these big steps to get up to the slide. Then they get up to the top of the slide and freeze. And and then when they did it, they went down the slide. There would be a like a momentous woohoo, would be a celebration almost. I would congratulate them because I feel like I made a big deal. And and then the next time they went up, it wasn't so hard. It becomes a thing where after a while they're doing bigger, higher slides and harder slides. Some of them actually had obstacles to get across to get to the slide, um, which is all part of what want to talk about and how this actually leads into the thoughts of momentum, um, mental health. Now, say for example, we look at our minds and how they work. Their like their thoughts and triggers are caused by nerves and reactions and your spine, and how your thoughts are triggered by your thoughts are usually triggered by a reaction. So, for example, well, you wake up, it's usually triggered by the morning or the start of a new day, or it's triggered by a responsibility, it's triggered by the fact that you have to want to work or need to work. You have to want to get up or do your duties throughout the day. That's your first sort of trigger, but then your other triggers are based on other responses. So that could be like communication, it could be, you know, memories and trauma. And trauma is a big, big topic. I always wanted to bring into every sort of talk I bring up because I think there's a link in it. There words you can use words to create. Could use words to create like a pattern of thoughts and a pattern of way of thinking. You use their words to encourage, discourage, build up, break down, hurt, um, make people laugh, enjoy. Words are so powerful in this sense of momentum. What I'm trying to get at is like whenever we look at like some momentum, words have a big part in it, memories have a big part in it, and so do like sort of trauma and your thought pattern in general. So this is like a more of an introductory video of where I want to go with it and how to go into it further and deeper. Um, well, I want to get the ball rolling. I want to get people thinking about how our mind, like creates our thoughts, that creates sort of our perspective and our outcomes and our looking our way of thinking, our way of life. Uh, like a big people are impacted by depression in this world. Um, Depression is a real thing and it does impact every people in different ways. Not everybody's impacted by it, but uh, there is a culture of feeding it and there's a culture of nurturing it and a culture of sort of thinking, well, if that things aren't going to change, that this is your scenario, this is how your life is, this is where you're at. Um, and what I want to look at for the next wee while is how are we feeding our thoughts, how are we suppressing some thoughts, and um, the momentum behind it. Like, so for example, if you tell yourself you're not good at something, I'm depressed, you are probably going to get further into depression. But you can, put it another way. You can say, look, I'm depressed, but I've spoke to counselor, I've spoke to doctors, I'm using medication, I'm working on my diet, I'm going for a walk, exercising, making positive steps, and the depression is still there, but the impact of it is not as aggressive as it has been in the past. You can look it back. Um, Not good for nostalgia, but looking back and saying I don't really like nostalgia. I don't like cliches either. But you can look back and see your progress, and looking back and seeing progress is a good way of actually saying, okay, a couple of weeks back I was struggling to get out of bed. Now I'm up and about. Now I'm making myself healthy meals. Now this week I've had plans. I'm managing my money better. I'm organized for work. I'm attending work. Uh, I'm speaking to colleagues. You know, and then you know, or I'm sharing with my loved ones. I'm working with them. I'm connecting with my family. There's ways where you're looking at it where you say, well, back at this date, I was struggling to do X, Y, Z. Now at this point, I'm actually doing a lot of these different things. Now the depression is still there. It is impacting my life. I does have them, but the impact is not as severe as it was at the beginning. Um, so maybe like I hope this sort of paints a picture of what I'm getting at. If you say like I'm having a bad day, and this is something I pick up on a lot, and like for example, one day I was at a counter at the shop and I spilled a bit of my coffee, and the woman said, "Oh, one of those days," bit like Limp Biscuit, and I was like, "Well, not really. It was just a bit of an accident, If I keep thinking that way, yeah, it won't become one of those days." You say to yourself this all the time, like one of those days, and you probably end up kicking your foot off some bit of furniture, or you spill your coffee, then you miss your boss, and then it becomes one of those days. Um, but the, the well, the staff member, I think, when I was said, "Oh, not really, it's not one of those days. It's just an accident. It just happened." I think she didn't know how to respond. It's not part of our natural culture in this country. Um, and it's it made me reflect on how we impact each other by the way we think and how we act. So to wrap it all up and try to get to a point, I really want to explore this area a lot more. I want to look into how our words or actions can cause a reaction and how then to be aware of it, to spot it, and to manage it. How to feed positive emotions, um, be aware of our negative but not feed them, and to not to recognize suppressed emotions and the difference between suppressing something and overcoming something. Like you can get emotion and say, I want to suppress it, but and then it builds up, and you suppress it more, and you compact it into like a space, and it's gonna explode at some point. Or you could acknowledge and acknowledge an emotion or an action or reaction and say this is my depression. I'm aware of it, but um, it's not impacting me as much as it has been in the past. And you just acknowledging something and then naming it and moving on is a big thing. So for the next sort of video, I want to then tackle how to acknowledge something, how to overcome it, not feed it, um, and then move on from there. Any tips and advice? I'd be looking forward to hearing any advice, tips, or any pointers from yourselves. Any comments you want to make, to go on to my comments below. Check out my Instagram, and I hope that you have a really good day. I hope this benefits you, and we'll see you around, and I'll talk to you again. Take care.